Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming today. My name is Captain Tom Hawley, Hawley, with the Coon Rapids Police Department, and I'm the patrol captain. Today in Coon Rapids, we had a serious incident happen, and we need the public's help. At about 9:05 a.m., our officers responded to a call of an attempted abduction and assault in the area of Coon Rapids Boulevard and Coon Rapids Boulevard Extension. I believe you've all been provided with this map. It shows the general area where this occurred. The victim, a 16-year-old girl, was on a nearby walking path on her skateboard when she saw behind her, who then grabbed her and pulled her into the woods, sprayed her with pepper spray, and tried to attack her. The victim screamed, kicked, and fought off her attacker. She did everything right. The suspect then ran into the woods. Our officers arrived in the area quickly, set up a perimeter in the surrounding area. We had surrounding agencies, Blaine, Anoka County Sheriff's Office, Metro Transit Police all responded to assist us. A canine and a drone from the Sheriff's Office were also used in the suspect's search. At this time, the suspect has not been located. We want to find this individual. The suspect is described as a white male in his mid-30s wearing a black sweatshirt with gray sleeves. It had the Adidas brand across the chest of the sweatshirt, dark sweatpants, black hair, a low-profile beard or scruff, and a thin build. I think you've all been provided with this description, or this composite sketch. The Bureau of Criminal Apprehension assisted us with this. This is an active investigation, and we are pursuing all leads. Our department is doing everything possible to find this individual. Enhancing our patrol, we're including bike patrol and extra patrols in the area where this happened and on other bike paths. Our investigators will be available throughout the weekend, monitoring any and all leads that come in, and we will continue to investigate to find the person responsible. I want to make it clear that the survivor in this case did everything right. She fought, she screamed, she did everything she was supposed to do. While abductions and assaults of this nature are very rare, it's an important reminder to tell your children to scream, fight, and do everything they can to get out of a situation like this. In this case, the victim was incredibly brave and did everything she was supposed to do. And thank you, and I'll now open it up for any questions you might have.
Describe the area where this happened. Is it heavily wooded? Was this by a street? Just paint a picture.
Coon Rapids Boulevard is generally an east-west street in that area. It's a county road, and there's a city street that goes off of that, perpendicular to that, Coon Rapids Boulevard Extension, and there's a bike path that kind of runs in that area on the north side. And if you go by there, if you look at the map, you'll see an old bridge. That's actually the old Coon Rapids Boulevard Bridge from years ago. That's now a bike trail, and it was in the area of that bridge where this occurred.
Could people from the road see what was happening?
I don't think you could see what's happening from the road, but the victim did run out to the road near there, and there were also some utility workers working nearby that heard her screams and also happened to see the suspect. So we do have a few witnesses that we've spoken to.
How is the girl doing?
She's doing fine. She was treated by paramedics at the scene, and then her parents were contacted. She was with our investigators who were taking a detailed statement from her, and she was eventually released to her parents.
And did she suffer any kind of physical injuries?
She was treated by ambulance, and the nature of those injuries were not severe, and that's all I can really say about that right now.
Did the suspect say anything to her while this was going on?
That's part of our investigation. I want to protect the integrity of that, so I don't want to get into that.
Any other reports of this guy doing anything similar?
No.
What's the concern?
Well, obviously we're concerned for the safety of the public, and this could happen anywhere. It's rare that these types of situations happen, and there's nothing in recent memory in our community this has happened, but it's a good reminder that this can happen anywhere. He might move on and try this in a different community, and so that's why we want the public to be aware of this, and we're of course seeking their help. If they saw anything, they might have been driving by or biking by in the area and saw something, heard something, or if they have any information on who this suspect might be, we certainly want them to contact us.
You're mentioning...
How brazen this is?
Go ahead. Yeah,
How brazen this is? I mean, it happened at 9 in the morning.
It is, yes. It's quite brazen. And again, these types of things are rare. To have a stranger type attempted abduction like this, an assault is just extremely rare. Most assaults are, by acquaintances, or people that know each other, and so this is very, very rare. And in recent memory, we've had nothing like this occur in our community. So.
Where was the young lady heading? I mean, was she, school's out, so 9
Yep.
a.m. in the morning for a 16-year-old.
Yep, she was just on her skateboard and taking turns between walking and jumping on the skateboard and just heading down on the path. She doesn't live too far from there, so, yeah.
Is there any indication that with it being an attempted abduction that she was targeted, that the suspect knew who she was previously?
We don't we believe this was a stranger. We don't believe that they were acquainted in any way, shape, or form, and other than that, can't really answer that, I guess.
Your overall thoughts about this?
I'm sorry?
Your overall thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are I'd like to catch this guy and get him in custody for this victim, and so that there aren't any future victims. And like I said, this doesn't happen in our city, and it's quite rare, and we're going to do everything we can to locate this person and bring him to justice.
Speaking on behalf that you said she did everything correctly,
Mhm.
properly, what would you say to anybody else that if ever you put in hypothetical?
Yeah, well, people obviously have to think about their safety wherever they are, and this obviously was in broad daylight. It was on I don't know if I'd say secluded bike path, but it was on a bike trail, or a walking path. It's used by pedestrians and bicyclists. So just like she did a pretty good job, actually. She sensed something, and she did exactly what she should do. Obviously, try to stay out of areas that you are concerned about. Use common sense. Use your gut instincts. And if somebody tries to grab you, do what you can to fight, get away, kick, fight, scream, draw attention to yourself. Anything you can do to get out of that situation.
When you do catch this guy, what charges could he face?
Could be facing quite a few different charges, including obviously kidnapping or attempted kidnapping, assault, and beyond that, it's part of our investigation, so I don't want to go any further. So
Any video surveillance in the area that might...
that's part of our investigation. We're checking into that. Yes. Anything else? You have our contact information, and Stephanie will be available all weekend. I will as well. You can get a hold of me through Stephanie, and our investigators are here all weekend working on this. And we did provide you folks, hopefully you'll put it all on your websites and whatever, the 24-hour dispatch number to Anoka County Central Communications, 763-427-1212. We ask anybody with information about the suspect, or if they saw anything that happened today, to call that number, and they will forward that information to our investigators right away, so we can follow up on those leads. So we really hope that we can get some help from the public on this. Good? I hope you all have a good weekend. Thank you very much.